This is EV charging station we have installed at home. But honestly speaking, although this is convenient, it's a big whack of money. And that's one of the problems for EV adoption in China, really. So in today's video, I'm going to talk in detail about how that one is installed. And yeah, overall speaking, what we can do about it. First, this is a 7 kilowatt slow charger. It's AC, so it feeds AC directly into my car. This is technically just a switch box, automatic switch box, and my car will handle all the communications in it. And also the AC to DC conversion. Then there's a breaker here, circuit breaker. And this one is the bad one. Actually, they should give us one with RCD, residual current device protection, but they didn't. And I complained it, no one cared about me. But more importantly, I want to trace the line. You can see the line. And that's a tube. The tube goes all the way into this rack and then go straight. Go across the bridge. Go here. We just follow the line. It's a pretty long line, actually. It is 66 meters long when the installations made it. Down here. And move inside. And here is interesting. So if we go straight, there's no way to connect into the electrical room. And they just made a bridge cross, which is okay. That's fine, there's nothing wrong with that. So we follow the left line, go all the way. Thanks, light. Go all the way here. And feeding, so into this electrical room. Let's get in and take a look. This one is not locked. And this is our meter. So currently I have used 3.16 kilowatt in peak and 115.77 in valley. In total, it's 119 kilowatt hour of energy just pumping into my car from this. Yeah. Give me plenty of range, again circuit breaker, and smart meter, they have this infrared communicator and transducer, so they feed the information out to the electrical service department. Or in this case, it's a state grid. Yeah. And this is a line out. And this is a line in. This line out, they use 6 millimeter square lines. And this one in, they actually used 16 millimeter square. So you see this thick ass cable. This cable. It's hard to focus. So this cable and that black one, they are 16 millimeter thick. The black one goes into the neutral. You can see the neutral tab there. And the green one directly feeds into the breaker, which is live. My car only supports a single phase, so they connect single phase. If my car supports 3-phase, they would use a 3-phase meter as well as 3-phase all connected in. So this is actually the power switch. You can see the large switch, 3 breakers, one for power, one for lighting, and the rest one is designed for electric vehicles. We have plenty of installations we can do inside. And same thing here. It's the same thing. Actually, this is another person who installed here. So there are 3 people who installed EV charging stations here. And I know this one belongs to a kind of vehicle very funny in China. But yeah. So this is how it works. Took us 66 meters of wire, and that's where the problem comes. When I charge my car, like my electricity, the electricity I get need to run through that long 66 meters of wire, and the wire actually have some heat loss. So it have resistance, so it would have heat loss. The heat loss is actually around 500 watts. So it's a pretty big loss, I would say. And not only that, when we install the system, any wire longer than 30 meters, so-called, any wire longer than 30 meters, then you charge us. So they charge us 36 meters of wires for 45 Chinese yuan each meter, which means in total they charge us 1,500 Chinese yuan or $300 just to install these wires. Come on, for that money I can buy technically 2 EV chargers, and who expects that, right? 2 wires cars, fossils, fighting, yeah. And they didn't, honestly speaking, they didn't even write a receipt to us. The other problem of having this design is exactly, honestly speaking, the charging power feeding to my car is only 5.8 kilowatt. A lot has lost on the line, and when I measure the voltage while it's charging at the terminal end, it's only 208. So a huge voltage drop there, and that's just not something. That's just not something good. It's a lot of heat loss, which will come to my bill, obviously, and also line loss, those kind of things. Yeah, sadly, that's just work. You see, that's the problem when I say China is not very suitable for driving EVs, because installing these EV slow chargers is just extremely difficult and overly expensive. Most of the time, if people cannot slow charge at home easily, then they will say, what's the meaning of me buying an electric car, because I cannot charge at home, I run out to charge, I would need to wait, it's very cumbersome, but come on, you'd better realize that they can. Luckily, with new rules, they say all the new installations in China, new houses, new apartment buildings, they need to have the wire go all the way to each person's parking spot. So I need to wave the light on, damn. So so they need to work that out. Technically the manufacturer of the house, the builder of the house or apartment buildings, they need to think about that. And I don't know where they put their meter, how long it is. If the wire is still too long, that will again still be a trouble. But at least it is better than asking the car owner to pay for this. It is just unreasonable for EV owners to pay for this, pay for like bad design of this building. Yeah.